Hello everyone, welcome to my craft room. Glenda Mollet here, and I am going to stamp with you live tonight. It's been a long time since we stamped together, and I am excited. Let me turn the sound off so I don't have to listen to myself, and we'll see if anybody pops on. It's been a while, you guys. I've missed you. There we are. Hey Norma, hey Yvonne, thanks so much for joining me. Well, I'm home briefly for a few days. Then we got to go. Hi Holly. We have to go to Powell River and close our cabin up for the season, and I'm so sad because that means summer is over. Hi Jean, welcome from North Dakota. Thanks for popping in. Yeah. Hello, Sharon. So our trip north was awesome. We got to go camping with the northern grandkids, and there was dirt and dust and swimming and water and bear threats and all sorts of good stuff. It was an excellent trip. Then we spent a few days at their house before we came home. Yep. So I'm back and I've been stamping all day. I had a major issue today. Let me tell you about it. So I'm working on this this penguin party card class with my friend Wendy. And I was making my videos this morning and I lost the eyeballs. Oh, Jean, it's cool here too. I had to put the heat on when we got home last night. It's like freezing cold out there. I've been in winter clothes all day, long sleeves and everything. So I lost the eyeballs. And how can I stamp a penguin without the eyeballs? Oh my God, I spent 2 hours searching. I've gone through my garbage twice. I looked in everything, and then I'm sitting there at dinner time, and I thought, oh, well, I don't know where it is, so I'm just going to give up. Yes, the eyeballs. I'm going to give up, and if it shows up, it shows up. So I'm going through my thing where I have my stamps stored, and I thought, I'm just going to check in there once more. And there's the eyeballs. So they were sitting over here on top of that's the snowflake stamp. So that's this stamp. So they were sitting on top of that. I didn't even see them. Then I lost this stamp while I was putting these away, and it just fell to the bottom of the case. So my Penguin Place stamp set is intact, and I can make eyeballs on my penguins now. I'm excited. Okay, so we're going to make this card. This uses the Christmas season bundle, which is this stamp set with a lot of pieces to it. It's kind of like the Forever Fern, you know, but in a Christmas version. And I use these stamps a lot, but there's also another sheet of stamps, and these cut out these images. So that's cool. So I'm going to use those. I'm going to use, apparently I didn't get anything out. There we go. May the beauty of the season bring you joy and warm memories to cherish throughout the year. That's going on the inside. I forgot to get it out. Hi, Carmen. So I'm going to have to find a block for that. And then on the front, I'm using It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, and that comes from Holly Jolly Wishes. So Holly, here, I used your stamp set. The bling is the brushed metallic adhesive back dots. Now these things are cool because they're circular, they're round, but the way they built them, when the light reflects off them, it makes them, these ones and these ones look like they're ovals, But this one looks like it's round. It's just, it's weird, but I love them. So I'm going to use those. And then you can see in the background here, these ones. Those are the gold foil, gold holly leaves. So you get, these come in a package of, well, I'll find out. Hang on. There it is, 30. So you get 30 in the package. And they're two different sizes. You get 15 of each size. There's big ones and there's little ones. And they're thin. I thought they would be thicker because they look like they're quilted, but they're not. They're thin. And they have embossing on them. And they are definitely not ambidextrous. The back side is nowhere near as pretty as the front side. So I'm going to use those. And then the background is the Merry Melody embossing folder. Now, I don't read music, but somebody told me that this is Jingle Bells. So if you read music, wait, there, that's the way it is. Jingle bells, jingle bells. I don't know whether it is or not, but that's what I was told. But we're going to use it anyways. Okay. So to make this card, I love the gold leaves too, Jean. I'm using vanilla. Now this was inspired by a card I saw by Anna Helman. I have a couple of pieces of 5.5 by 4.25 vanilla cardstock because there's lots of pieces to this one. The card base is early espresso. Then I have a piece that's 5.25 by 4 for the inside, and that's what the inside. So that is stamped right on the vanilla, and then I've added these two as die cuts. And then the envelope, I did the same thing, added a couple of die cuts, only because I wanted to layer them and I didn't want to create masks for them. This is gold foil and it's 5.25 by 4, and then I have a piece of vanilla that is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So the gold cast, yeah. So there we go. So that's going to layer like that, and that's going to layer on there. Then these pieces are what I'm going to do all my things. So I've made myself a cheat sheet so I know how much of each one to do, because, you know, it's going to be crazy. So I'm going to take this one. So this is my card front, and we will emboss it. Now this is one of those embossing folders that's built upside down. So if you have a directional something or other, I don't know where that would be from, but if you've maybe done a background in ombre and you've gone from dark to light and you want the light at the top, then just pay attention to the only music part I can read is the treble clef. So there's that. That's the only way I know. But if you look real close, there's a 2 and a 4 there. So that also tells me that that's the right way up. Okay, so I'm going to run that through my machine and emboss it. Okay. So, how was you guys' week while I was gone? Did you have a good week? Oh. Okay. So there's the... Oh, and I got it almost straight too. That's cool. Okay, so now I'm going to take some soft suede and get my dirty paper here, because I'm going to do use a, what's this called? Blending brush. Let me see if I can find my brown one. I washed all my blending brushes the other day because I wanted them to be clean. Okay, so I don't want to have a lot on there, so I'm taking a lot off, and I'm just very lightly going over the top, just so the color will catch. on the raised portions here. I'm not pushing at all. I'm just letting it glide over the top. Just like that. There we go. So that's the background. Worked, made blackberry jelly. Oh, blackberry jellies. Ooh, that's good. Smoked salmon, yeah, not so good. Sorry. We took 2 big bags and 6 little bags of frozen blackberries up north with us, and our daughter-in-law up there made a blackberry pie, and it was amazing. Of course, if I make blackberry pie, hubby won't eat it because the seeds get in his teeth. But the daughter-in-law makes one, and he sucks it up. It's okay. I don't like making pie anyways. Okay, now I need the 2 pieces that are 5.5 by 4 1/4. And I'm going to put that off to the side. We're going to do some stamping. Okay, so I'm going to do pine cones first, and I need 4 of them. And we're going to... Now, did I make a note that these are stamped off? Nope. Okay, so the background part, I'm going to do the early espresso first, because I like to do the dark parts because it's easier to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 on the front, 1 on the envelope, and 1 on the inside. That's the early espresso. So put that away. And get out the soft suede. Now, I'm wondering if I stamp this off. We'll try one. I might have to make a second one because I don't remember whether it kind of looks like I stamped them off first. Yeah. Yep, because now I have this big blob. Okay, where did I put... Oh, there it is. My dirty paper. Okay, stamp it off. I could probably have used crumb cake and not have to stamp it off, but I like the look of these 2 colors together. So that's early espresso first, and then soft suede stamped off. Need this back again because I messed one up. So is everybody ready for winter? I'm afraid it's coming. Somebody the other day told me that this is just a false fall. But I don't know. I'm kind of thinking the colder weather's here to stay. But that's okay. As long as we know it's coming, we can. Yes, definitely stamped off. Now I have this this big brown blob. Yeah, we won't go there. Okay, so that's the pine cones. Now, the leaves are in Evening Evergreen, and it's the big one. So this is the big leaf. Where's the stamp set? I can show you. So there's a couple of leaves. There's this one, and then there's that one. So this is the one that I'm using. And I need, these are ink stamp. So ink, stamp, stamp. So you get, out of one inking, you get 2 different colors. So ink, Stamp. Stamp. Okay, so that's the big leaves. And now we have the small leaves, which is what I used on the inside here. So I just need one full strength. And one second generation. There we are. So I've done the big leaves. I've done the big leaves. I've done the small leaves. I've done the pine cones. Now I have the puffy, what I call the puffy. So that's this thing. And those are stamped separately. So I need puffies. I need 2 to cut out. There's 1. Look, I got ink in the corner. Thank goodness I got black pants on. There's that. And then I need 1 on the inside. And I'm going to just take a guess of where it should be and say, move it down a bit further than I had it. There's 1 for the inside. And then, you prefer cold to heat? I hate heat. Ah, yes. I don't mind heat as long as I'm in the right place. Like if I'm at our cabin or at a lake and I can get in the water, I love the heat. But if I'm at home and I'm having to deal with stuff, or I have to be outside in the garden, yeah, I don't like the heat. Okay, so now I need the balls that go on top of it. And I just want to play with this a little bit to get it there. That's where it's going to go. So I'm doing this part in cherry cobbler. And I'm just lining up. Hopefully lining them up. Like that. Woo, not bad. So that's the envelope. And just got that one's a little bit off, but that's okay. Now I need these 2. Oh, Carmen, nice quiet week. That's nice to have a quiet week every once in a while. So who's coming to the free class on Sunday? We're going to do, I don't even know what we're doing. What are we doing? Oh yes, Nature's Harvest. Aha. And if you don't have Nature's Harvest, which is the new one, then you can use the Quiet Meadow one. It'll be exactly the same. Ooh, I gotta tell you about the cool shirt I found. Oh, good. There'll be a couple of us there. So, I always shop on the BC ferries because if you hit the sale racks, they have some amazing clothes. Their clothes are amazing, but I can't afford full price. I'm just going to cut one of these out so I can stamp the sentiment on here. Oops. Switch my machine back. So, a lot of the clothes I can't afford because they're really expensive. But they had, on their sale rack this time, they had this charcoal shirt with a nice fleecy flannelly lining, and excuse me, on the front is a pattern, an indigenous pattern, I think maybe you call it. I don't know. It's a native pattern anyways, and it's so pretty. It was $169. I nearly had heart failure when I looked at the price, but it was 75% off of $169. So I can't pass that up. Like, that's a huge savings, just that by itself. So I decided I was going to get it. And then I got it home. Well, I got it back to the trailer where I could put my glasses on and actually see what I had purchased. And it's made out of bamboo. That's why it was so expensive. But it is so cozy and so warm. And I can't wait for it to be... Ooh. That kind of mushed that, didn't I? Oh well. Pushed too hard. Oh, good, Carmen. Yeah, busy weekend. I have an online Stampin' Up thing that I am doing all weekend, so I'm going to be attached to my computer all weekend. So I don't mind if the weather is going to be cold. It can be cold. I will let it. But I don't have to worry about it because I have my beautiful new shirt. Okay, so I'm going to cut these out with the coordinating dies. Going to line them up. And use my post-it note on there. Keep them in place. And this one belongs to this. Cut the bubbly things out, the puff balls. And so run that through. And then we're going to cut one of these out too at the same time. So the issue with this card is all the die cutting and stuff. But it's very pretty. And I love the colors in it. All right. Run that through. Uh-oh. My pine cone is not quite on the cutting plate, so it's not going to cut out. There we go. All right. We got her now. Hi, Wendy. Big Sky Season 2 starts September the 30th. Woohoo! Going to be waiting for that one. Does anybody else watch Big Sky? It started out being a really creepy show, and I wasn't sure I was going to like it, but it's still a creepy show, but I kind of like it. It's got one of those characters in it that you hate. You know, do you remember J.R. Ewing? Yeah, one of those characters, only he's really far out there. I like that. And the other one that I'm waiting to come back is it Yellowstone? Is that what it was called? I think it was called Yellowstone. I like that one too. good that we're going to get TV back again, because holy Aunt Jemima, there's sure not been anything to watch on there. Okay, I'll put these two on. And I'll pick that one up. And we'll die cut this. Run that through the machine. Oh yes, Yellowstone. Yeah, we hadn't heard of it until early this spring, so we binge watched it all. It's a good show. I think it was our daughter-in-law told us about that one. We had a lot of fun with our northern grandchildren. It's nice spending time with a pink person, as we have 3 grandsons, and the latest and last grandchild turned out to be a girl, and it's so exciting. I don't think she's going to be a real frilly pinky girl. I think she's going to be more of a tomboy girl, because she has a pink Jeep, like one of those battery-powered ride-around things. Of course, she can't drive it yet because she's too young, but her brother can drive it. But she would rather be in his blue one. So that leads me to believe that she's going to be less pinky and more bluey. Is the entire backside of your notes stick? Yep, they are, Rosemary. They are. You can get them in Walmart, and I was lucky enough that Penny, one of my Stampin' Up ladies and friends, bought me a whole package of them. They are amazing, and they have sticky. They're 3 by 3. I'll show you. Okay, so they're 3 by 3, and it's all sticky except for this 1/16 or 1/8 or something of a strip all the way along, so that you can separate them. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to get them apart. So they're sticky right up to here. The whole thing is sticky. They are amazing. Okay, last time through the machine. There we go. Yay. Pop out the other side. Now, I think we can actually do some assembly now. Hopefully I got them. Oh, that one didn't cut properly, but that's okay. We'll just let that go. Nobody will know but me. Well, the other ones stick too. It's just that these ones stick out all the way. Okay, so inside I'm going to put a pine cone and the small one. So we'll put the small one on, and then we'll put the pine cone on there. But I'm going to put it inside first. Then I'll know how much I can let the leaf hang over the edge. Okay, I'm getting awful close to the edge of the cardstock with my adhesive. There we go. Now, we were supposed to be going to a memorial service on Saturday for hubby's aunt who passed away over a year ago now, but of course with COVID they haven't been able to have the service or anything, so they're having it on Saturday, and we were planning to go until they told us that there's going to be 60 people there. And they're having a backyard barbecue with 60 people. Now, her yard is not that big. I've seen her yard. So we have elected not to go. Okay, so I put adhesive on there. Now I'm just putting some Tombow, maybe, if the Tombow will come out. Come on. I gotta unclog it. So I was going to give up my stamping thing on Saturday to go to this family dude thing, and I'm sorry. I'm not going now. So I get to do my Stampin' Up thing live. Okay, so we'll put this. I'm going to put this so that it hangs over a little bit over there, but doesn't interfere with the folding of the card. And then this is going to pop right on top like that. There we go. That's the inside. Except I see adhesive here. That's not a good thing. 60 is way too many people, Holly. Especially with escalating again. And they say as long as you have your mask on, you're fine, but I don't. When we went up north, we didn't do anything. Well, except we did go out for dinner one night, and oh, what a mistake that was. The food was the pits. Okay, so I'm going to layer this onto the gold. Now, you'll probably notice that I didn't cut anything out of here. So you could take, these. Let's just do that. Let's just cut out a couple of these. Just in case we need them in the future. Why waste all of that gold, right? Let's just hold them in place so they don't fly all over the place. Just run that through the machine. Whoops, sorry. That was an avalanche. I'm sorry, I must have hurt your ears. Can't imagine how awful that was. There. So I'll be able to use those in the future. Now, I'm going to keep them right in the back of the envelope. Now, when I put this on top, you won't even be able to tell that I cut those out. So we wore our masks everywhere while we were up there. We did go to the, it's crooked. I don't think I'm going to get this off. We did go to the farmer's market on Saturday, but had our masks on and were able to stay safe and stay away from people. I go every year and get Christmas presents from this one guy that does these phenomenal sauces. So we did do that. We did some camping. Had the worst dinner ever at Mr. Mike's. If you're ever in Quesnel, do not go to Mr. Mike's. Holy Aunt Jemima. I ordered chicken breast, and it wasn't not too bad. At least it had a little bit of color on it, like they had charred it a bit, which I like. But they used so much salt that I couldn't enjoy it. And I had ordered because you kind of order pieces, and I had ordered a lobster in hollandaise sauce for over the top of the chicken. The sauce came in this little pour thing that you were supposed to pour out, but they broke the sauce. Gordon Ramsay would have sent them to the gallows for what they did to that sauce. Did I put that on upside down? Uh-oh. I might have just put that on upside down. Oh, let's have a look. Okay, so we'll get it the right way. Maybe not. Maybe not. God, I can't tell. Yeah. I did it upside down. Oh well. Don't tell anybody. I'll give it to somebody who doesn't read music. We'll be fine. Okay, yeah. So anyways, they broke the sauce, and it was like having scrambled eggs with lobster in it, which was not what I had paid for. And they burnt stuff and took forever to get the food, and yeah, we were just not impressed at all. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue dots on these. And I did a review. I don't usually do that, but I did. I went onto their website and I did a review and told them how disappointed we were and how awful the food was. And now the manager has asked me to contact him, so I'm going to. I just haven't had time today to do it. See what they have to say about how awful their food was. And it wasn't the waitress's fault. It was the kitchen. The kitchen was the pits. I just kept thinking of how Gordon Ramsay would be yelling and screaming at the top of his lungs for what they did to that food. Okay. Just going to put some dots on here and let them dry, except for that one big blob. Okay, so I need, is this the dark one? That's a dark one. I need a light one. I need a light one to go right there, like that. And then we'll put a dark one over there, like that. And then we'll do another light one. Okay, where's my wonderful time of the year so I know where to put these? Because you have to kind of slide them underneath so that they still show. That one there. Ooh, I think I need to open my window. It's getting warm in here. Get off my soapbox about the restaurant. Pull this back out a little bit. See if I could move that a little bit. That's what I like about Tombow. As long as you catch it while it's still wet, you can move it. And then push it down. Okay, so that's that. Now, I just have to go and open my window because it's getting really warm in here. There we are. Whew. Okay, now, put some Stampin' Seal on these because they're nice and wide. So, oh, one is for the envelope, right? That should go right about in there, I think. Yep. And then I'll have another one over here, kind of like that. And one of these. So if you do this with this in place, you kind of be able to place everything where you want. Put that right there. This one is going on here, like that. Okay, now that's the envelope. This is the envelope. So let's put those over there. And this, I'm just going to put adhesive right here in the middle because it's different layers, and I want to be able to slide the gold holly underneath it. So just going to put like that. And I'll slide that in here. Okay, now I got that song going through my head. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's crooked, apparently. Okay. I need 3 of these. 1. Now, is there 2 different sizes or 3 different sizes? I don't know. 2 different sizes. I have to use the little ones because I used the big ones on the other one. I like these. They're kind of cool. Now, to put these on, I'm going to use glue dots because it works really well with them. Anything that's fabric-y works well with a glue dot. I do too, Jean. I really like the font. I really like this entire, like the whole stamp set has all sorts of cool stuff on it. And they're rubber. So if you wanted, you could cut off. See, this big Merry Christmas has 2U. If you very careful, you can cut that off and have a lovely big Merry Christmas. And this one, you could do the same thing and have a nice long Merry Christmas. It's a really versatile set. Okay. Glue dots. These are my upside down glue dots. 1. No. Make sure I put them upside down so they don't stick to anything. Off there. Oop. And 1 more. Come on. Really? Apparently I'm challenged tonight. Okay. Okay, so let's put the big one, I think, over here. Whoops. That's not where I want it. And we'll put a little one over here. And we'll put this little one down here. Perfect. There we go. There's our gold leaves on there. And now we just need the brushed metallic adhesive backed dots. And I used the goldy ones on that. So we'll put a big one down there. We'll put a little one up here. And I think I'll use another big one over there. So there we have, there's our card front. Put that away. Finish off the envelope. And then we're done. Even with all of those die cuts we had to do. Now this one, you don't want to go past the edge of your envelope. You want to keep it. Okay, I don't like that up there. What are the chances that I'm going to be able to move that? Oh yes. See what happens when you let the Tombow dry? It becomes glue dots. And then I'm going to move it, but all I have to do is just take my dollar store glue eraser that's really dirty and needs to be trimmed. Get rid of the glue. I could put it down a little bit further as I had it up too high. That's better. That's better. there we go. So there's our envelope. It does, Rosemary. It's a gorgeous card, and I like, it's got a lot of texture. Maybe I didn't put that upside down. Oh yeah, maybe I did. I don't know. Got me. If anybody reads music, can you tell me if I did it upside down or if I did it the right way? Let's see. There's that. Yeah, that one's right. This one, I don't know. I think it's upside down. I think it should be this way. Oh well, not gonna worry about it. I can't read music. I used to play the bagpipes at one point. I did. Thanks, Marlene. I played the bagpipes when I was in grade 8. I guess it was 8 and 9. And I couldn't read music to save my life. I can play by ear, but I can't read music to save my life. So I apologize to all of the musical people out there finding out that I put things upside down. Okay, so I did, because look, there's that long thing and there's this long thing. So that should have been, yeah. Oh well. My apologies. So there we are. There we are. So tomorrow night, apparently I'm going to be live again tomorrow night. Who knew? Yeah, me neither. Just have a look at the card in its entirety of how pretty it is, and then we will worry about whether it's upside down or not. Okay. No, I'm not live tomorrow night. I've got my backstage. So what is this? This says I am. Show the 23rd and live tomorrow. But I don't see. Oh, maybe. Let me look. I'm going to have to check. I don't remember whether I'm live tomorrow night or not. So, my Facebook post will tell you tomorrow whether I am or not. Thank you. Not everybody can read music, so I will just apologize to those that can, and we will enjoy it for those of us that can't read it. There we go. Another Christmas card done. So if I don't see you tomorrow night, because I really can't remember whether I am or not, I will be here on Sunday. We're doing the free class on Sunday. Let me find out what time it is. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Pacific time. We're going to do 2 cards I'm going to use the Nature's Harvest bundle. And you can use whatever you have. So a sneak peek of one of the cards. I'm not going to show you both of them, but there's one of the cards. So I cased these. This one is cased from Mary Fish, and the other one is cased from Amy Conders. So we will stamp together again on Sunday night. Thanks, ladies, for all your kind comments. I appreciate them. And we'll see you soon in my craft room again. Have a wonderful rest of your day and weekend if I don't see you tomorrow night. Stampin' Smiles, and bye for now.